YouTube. Today, we're going to go over my Battlefield 6 Season 3 controllers and every single setting that we have in Battlefield 6. So if you like today's video, go ahead and snipe the like button, comment down below, and then go ahead and snipe the subscribe button for me. And these are my Battlefield 6 Season 3 controller settings. First, we are going to start off with infantry controller aim sensitivity at 50, field of view at 112, vertical aim ratio at 56, vertical zoom ratio at 80, uniform infantry aiming off, infantry aim assist, and aim assist slowdown both at 100. I have my aim input curve to BF3. I have my aim input curve zoom to BF3. I have my stick input acceleration preset at standard, and the infantry aiming left/right acceleration at a 12. Everything in movement stays the same. This is where you might have to adjust a little bit just on the sensitivity you guys like or enjoy. But if you would like to have my specific aim zoom sensitivities, here they are. For infantry zoom aim sensitivity, I set mine at an 85. My 1 point zoom is 72. My 125 is a 74.5. My 1.5 is a 74.5. My 1.75 is a 76. My 2 is a 76.5. Also with my 2.5 zoom aim sensitivity is also a 76.5. My 3 times is a 82. My 3.5 times is a 82.5. My 4 and 4.5 is a 83. My 5 is a 84. My 6 is a 110. My 8 is a 110. And my 10 is also 110. I have my interact/reload as prioritize interact. Everything here also is the same. Moving on to controller tuning, I have controller vibration off. I have my left controller stick dead zone at a 2. Axial dead zone is at a 2. My max input threshold is at a 90. On my right stick, I have a center dead zone of a 2. My axial dead zone at a 4.5 because I have a little bit of stick drift. And my max input threshold is at 100. For my controller triggers, my left dead zone is at a 0 with a max input threshold of 100. Right trigger dead zone is at a 0, and then my max input threshold is at 100. If you guys would like to see my HUD settings for what I use for multiplayer and red sec, I will go through the multiplayer and then I will describe the red sec mini map for you guys. So on my mini map size, I use a large. For the mini map background occupancy, I use 90. I do a view rotation, no interior zoom. The interior zoom would be as far as if you were entering a building, and then it would zoom in on the inside of the building. For my view distance on foot, I use 160. For the view distance in ground vehicle, I use 250, and then in the air, I use 400. For my infantry compass, I turn off the compass for multiplayer. I leave it on for red sec. My compass occupancy is at 100, and I also have displayed spot enemies. For my crosshair, I tone down the crosshair intensity to an 80. My crosshair color is a blue. I do use a custom reticle color that is also the same color blue. It might be just a little bit light. And then for my crosshair thickness, I do use thick. For my hit indicators, I do I don't know what the default hit indicator intensity is at, but I have mine at a 55. My hit color I have at a it is on white. My headshot color is a light blue. My kill color is a dark blue. My armor soft hit color is a very light blue. My armor hard hit color is a very dark blue. And then I also still have my armor broken hit indicator on, just for those moments when you are in gauntlet or you are in red sec to know that the armor is broken. I would leave that on. For the hit indicator numbers, I leave everything the same. And then for the chat, I still have that visible, but that's right above the mini map there. For the red sec mini map, the only thing I change is the view on distance on foot from the regular 160 to 400. When you are playing red sec, the mini map does zoom out so you can see more enemies, and it's easier for your squad mates to see the pings on the mini map as well. And everything else I generally keep the same. For graphics, I have on custom. For graphic quality, all of this is custom for my own PC. So for graphic quality, I use custom. For texture quality, I use high. Texture filtering, I use ultra. For mesh quality, I use high. Terrain quality, I use medium. Undergrowth quality, I use medium. Everything else down here is on low or medium. For the world brightness, I use 50. The UI brightness, I use 50. For sharpening, I use 50. For the advanced quality settings, there's nothing really that I really changed. Everything is pretty much default. For like I said back in my controller settings, I am running 112 FOV. My vehicle third person view is 80. I do use a weapon field of view of wide. No weapon motion blur, no world motion blur. Take all those off. The camera shake amount, I use 50. I could drop it down to 0, but I do like the cinematic part of it. I do have reduced sprint camera bobbing, chromatic, vintage, and film grain all toggled off. For my display, for my full screen mode, I use borderless. On my main monitor, I do have a Samsung 27 1440 200 hertz monitor, and I do have vertical sync off. For my audio settings, I have the master volume off, the sound effect volume at a 97, the commander and the soldier campaign VO at 100, and then the UI sound effect volume at a 45. The hit indicator is still on. I do have my sound system on my headphones. I do have the audio mix of war tapes, and those are my Battlefield 6 Season 3 controller, graphics, HUD, gameplay, audio settings for you guys. If you guys like the video, snipe the like button, drop a comment, and then go ahead and snipe the subscribe button for your boy. Peace. Let's get into some gameplay here. We're playing King of the Hill on the new, I shouldn't say new, Battlefield 4's Golmud, but it is called Railway to Golmud. The iconic Battlefield 4 map with the M16 here. One of my favorite assault rifles from Battlefield 4, if I must say. It is nice that they have brought back the M16. We get a nice little kill there. They brought the M16, the L115, and the RPK in Season 1 here. Or, excuse me, Season 3, Phase 1. Here's someone down below for me. Man, the M16 just feels so great. Come on now. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, just saw someone. Nice kill. Nice kill.
Hold objective Bravo. Objective Charlie has been captured by hostiles.
I do want to try the iron sights for the M16. They do have 2 iron sights that I saw while equipping the M16. I want to show you guys, maybe the next time I die, the 2 differences of the iron sights here. The classic BF4 iron sights here. One. I didn't. Oh no.
I'm hit!
Get a dub on the brought back BF4 iconic map, Railway to Golmud. Love it. Let's go. Now we are going to use the second iron sight of the M16. This is the first weapon to have 2 iron sights, by the way, that I have seen in season 3 here. We're going to use that today. Then we'll go into using the L115.
Hostiles have the lead. Hostiles now hold objective Alpha.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Let's go. Okay. Once you get the sniper going, it's actually pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Moving on. Another W in the books. Let's go.